Hello, everybody, and welcome to BAAAAABY Nation TV. Welcome to the love stream, babies. I am your host, YouTube's favorite uncle, Uncle David. How is everybody doing? Can y'all hear me? Yeah, I think y'all can. I see some folks dancing, so yeah. Thank y'all for coming over. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all like a fat kid love cake. What's going on? What's up, Jaden? More Eats, Princess Lizzie. Hey, Joyce. You know what? Did she come with that with her new walk-in picture? That doggone Dominique. That's okay with the elephant and the rabbit. She said that's how she's gonna come in my room from now on. That's all right. The circus has left town. I am so glad. What's up, sunshine people? And Princess Auntie said you better not never, ever, 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 ever miss her live again. So you best believe there will be consequences and repercussions. So you better have your tail up in here. Nah, she didn't say that for real though. I just made that up. It sounded like something to say. What's going on, everybody? It is so good to see y'all. I'm just glad to be here. I am here until I don't know how long I'm here. Oh yeah, hey, just my opinions. I am here until 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, or until I pass out, whichever comes first. As y'all know, I am working toward getting my hours, so I do have the late night live. Usually I'll do about an hour of me being live, and then I'll turn it into a silent stream. However, last night I felt a little froggy, felt a little grown. I did 2 hours. Then I helped Auntie work on her project. So I think I didn't go to bed until about, oh man, I think it was about 5 o'clock or so when I went to bed, because I woke up. Hey, Shishi. Okay, babe, I understand. I completely understand. There was a storm here last night, and it started thundering and a little bit of lightning. It don't bother me. It just, the thunder was, kind of loud. Of course, Auntie slept through it. It happened when I got up to go to the bathroom, and then that's when it started. Thank you, Shishi. Let me thumbs up myself. That's about the time the storm started. So I was up till about 5 o'clock, maybe 5:30. Then I laid down and I had to make myself go to sleep. So I think I probably went to sleep about 6 o'clock maybe. I was back up at 10:30ish. So yeah, Unc I'm running on, I wouldn't say running on fumes. Yeah. I'm just trying to get these hours and doing my thing. I'm enjoying it. I'm not complaining. Hey, Nay and Trey, thank y'all so very much. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I appreciate everybody that turned that red button gray, because had you not, I wouldn't be where I am right now. So yeah, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I ain't lying, because like I said, if it weren't for y'all doing that, I would not be here to say, hey, I got 1K. So yeah, I appreciate y'all. And as I said, those of you that get the morning motivations, I know the rotation has not been there, but that's because my schedule is crazy. Trying to get these hours, and so that has been my focus. It was the get the 1K and get get these 4,000 watch hours. But after I take care of that, I'll be getting back to sending out the morning motivations. I decided that I'm going to have that my schedule. Once I because once I get monetized, I want to have a regular schedule, regular time to come on, and that's going to be the same time that I come on for the love stream. It'll be 3:00. So I don't know if it's 5 days a week, 7 days a week. I'm not quite sure yet. Now 5 for sure, because I will be on Monday through Friday at 3:00. Maybe Saturdays be different. Saturdays and Sundays will be different. Probably Sundays will be different. That'll probably be the day that I take to get my material together and stuff like that. So yeah, it'll be 6 days a week at 3:00. Not sure yet what the program will entail, but whatever I do, I'll let you all know. Pretty soon I'll have a community tab, so I'll be able to share that information with everybody. That I'm looking forward to that. Auntie says it take about a week or two, but every morning since I hit 1K, I've been getting up and clicking it, just to see if it's there. Knowing that it's probably not there, but hoping that it is there. So, I'm truly looking forward to that, so that I can, share information and be able to go into people's lives and share everybody out. I think that is going to be really cool. So I'm trying to I uploaded. I have two buddy, and I'm trying to learn how to do that. Joyce is a what you call it? A supporter, Dominique. So you won't find her link.
If you have to share the thing, I'll share.
Yeah, anybody that can share it out, please share me out. I greatly appreciate it, and will love you forever. You need some headphones on? Oh, they're on the bed. Mm-hmm. So as I said, I appreciate each and every one of y'all, and welcome to the love stream, baby. If there's anybody that you don't know, let me know. I have the mods drop their link, but it looks like everybody in here is family. We know everybody knows everybody. Oh, shout out to the 4 people in the room. That's something. Hey, take what I can get. Or maybe that's not right. Let's see what stream y'all. Yep, it's 4. Hey, that's cool. Like I said, I take what I can get, yo. I guess they came looking for Shay, and Shay ain't here. They're like, oh. But yeah, I'm. Thank you for sharing me out, Dominique. Thank you, Dominique. I appreciate that. Yeah, so. Whoa. I might have to turn this into a silent stream. Yeah, dog. I would assume that everybody's at work, or they just haven't got here yet, or they fell off or something. They went to stop to get something to eat. I don't know, but it's cool. I'm glad. I am grateful for the people that are here. You know that's why I say you don't focus on those that don't show up. You focus on those that do, because if you focus on the people that's not here, you are cheating the ones that are here. You know, and they'll feel like, hey, well, hell, why am I in here? He's not paying us any attention. He's so worried about the people that ain't showing up, that's not in here. So yeah, and that's just like anything else. You know, if people are going to be there, they're going to be there. You know, people support who they want to support, and that's cool. You know, we all have our own personal preferences. Oh, excuse. I am so sorry, Dominique. I did not mean to interrupt you and your link dropping process. Thank you so much. I that will not happen again. I am so sorry. Please forgive me. You know, but you know, people. I know she is. You know, So I forgot where I was at. Oh, I know. Dominique done threw me off. Talking about disturbing, interrupting her. You know, that's just anything in life. People are going to support who they want to support. And so, you know, we all have our personal preferences. Cutie Chewy, Cutie Chewy. Thank you for dropping Cutie Chewy's link, Sonia. Appreciate that.
And y'all, Cutie Chewy is doing videos now, so she'll be dropping some videos. I need help.
Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Pardon the interruption. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Hey, okay, Stefan. Yeah, but as I was saying, you know, people are going to be where they want to be, and they're going to be with who they want to be with, and follow and support. So it's cool. You know, that is life. You know, and once you learn not to take this thing personal and understand that it's really business. It really is, and that's how I see it. Now, don't misunderstand me. I do love and appreciate each and every one of y'all. And if there's something that I can do to help, I will do it at the drop of a hat. I will. But for all of us, when you boil it all down, it is a business. You know, we are here. Those of us that are working that are monetized, we're working to stay monetized. So we have to do the things that we have to do to get monetized and stay that way. So if it means going live, because nobody wants to go live in the middle of the night unless you absolutely have to. Now, for me, like I said, this with the late night lives is because, hey, Tiffany, thank you for stopping through. Tiffany, the essence of Sonia and another unnamed person who I neither auntie or I remember. I'll just be honest. We'll be running your playlist tonight. So I don't. Was it Famaka? Okay, it was Famaka. Famaka TV. They'll be running your playlist tonight. Yeah, but you know we have to do things to that we have to do to stay monetized. So, well, you all do. I'm not there yet, but you know, you all know what I'm saying. This is actually a business. And I know for me, this will be my primary source of revenue is YouTube. Because like I said, I am not going back to work for somebody else. Having to, have a schedule. I like the freedom. It's almost like being retired. And I've always wanted to be able to have my own schedule, to get up when I feel like it, and yeah, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of work to this. There is a lot of work to this, but when you're doing something that you enjoy doing, it's really not. I really don't see it as work. I don't see it as work. I enjoy. I'm getting used to doing the editing thing. I'm starting to, as I learn more, it becomes less frustrating when you learn how to do something. When you first trying to figure it out. Hey, thank you for sharing me out, Shay. When I first started editing, I had no idea what I was doing, and so as I was doing it, it would become frustrating. Hey, what's going on, Shay? It was frustrating because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to do it. But as I've gotten better with it, my equipment is getting better. I just got a camera from my son that I need to practice on. How to learn how to record with it. He'll be over here tomorrow, so he'll be able to show me how to record. On the camera and just how to work the camera. And so, I'll be able to, because my biggest problem was keeping the green out of when we use the green screen, when I'm editing and, getting the green out of it and having a better quality picture. So I'm learning how to do that. One of my next projects will be how to tag people in videos and how to work this TubeBuddy thing. So, I can help get me and Auntie's channels, out there. So, and as Miss Yo-Yo say, level up. So it like I said, it's fun. It can become overwhelming if you let it overwhelm you. Sometimes you just have to back up. Oh, well, Tiffany, then I guess, yeah, that's true. If you decide that you don't want to learn, you probably won't. But yeah, I mean, it's hard. Yeah, it is. It's hard. But like I said, if it's something that you enjoy doing, it's not so bad. It's really not so bad. So I saw some things that I want to try to learn how to do, in terms of editing. I'm just looking forward to doing that. I need to get these programs up on my computer, and so I can stop, editing on my phone, because it's easier to see on the computer. She says, "Hey, love bug." Like the Italian dressing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, whenever you decide, if you decide to do it, you will. It just depends on how you want your channel to be. I know for me, I go through YouTube and I look at different things. I see different things that people are doing. Some interest me, some don't. If it interests me, I make a note of it, make sure that I get, my thing, plan to get in touch with, some of these people and see if they can provide information. I know some people will help, some people won't. And once again, I don't take it personal. If you don't want to share the information, hey, that's cool. I'll get it from somewhere else. Yeah, that's the problem with me, Shay. My phone, as y'all see when y'all watch the videos that Auntie and I do, now you can tell the ones that I did from a camera and the ones I did from my phone, because the ones from the phone, even when we go live from the phone, you can see where the lights flicker and it goes in and out, gets dark and light, just that I thought it was the lighting, but I found out it's actually, my phone. So, now, like I said, now that I have, a camera, my son's going to come over tomorrow and I'm going to get me to go, over some of the ins and outs and do's and don'ts and, just how to work the phone. I don't know how to drop my link. I was going to ask if I could drop Nora's link on here. I can do that, Mom. Oh, okay. I had to figure out what I was doing.
I want to put Nightbot in there so Nightbot can automatically drop her link. But Nightbot is managed sometimes.
Yeah, very.
Real disrespectful.
Very disrespectful. All right, ladies and folks, I'm going to drop a link to Nora's authentic designer handbags and shoes. It is www.norasauthenticdesignerhandbags.com. That's www.norasadesignerhandbags.com. Thank you.
She said
You
the
can-
angels, the Cash App angels, just stop by your house.
Cash App angels. I need to turn this thing on. All righty, y'all. Okay, let's put this on pause for a second. Yeah. Hey, hey, I got a Cash App. I got a Cash App. Go, Mom, with the Cash App. Go, Mom, with the Cash App. Say, ho, ho, the roof, the roof.
I need that money.
Thank you, Mom, for that super duper Cash App. And just to show you how super duper it was, bang, ho, I got a Cash App. I got a Cash App. I go, Mom, with the Cash App. I go, Mom, with the Cash App. Ho, ho, the roof, the roof.
I need that money.
Hey, thank you, Mom, for that super duper Cash App. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will love you forever. Even without the Cash App, I will love you forever. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, I love you too. Thank you. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. See, now I done got all discombobulated, forgot where I was. I think I was talking about people and how they support you, or was I talking about this journey? I don't even remember. So I'm just going to pick a spot and go to it. Oh yeah, I know what I was talking about. You know, editing and all the things that go with being a content creator. You know, and how people, you know, don't want to give up information, and that's cool. You know, I don't take it personal. Like I said, there are plenty of places to find information. So there are a lot of sources and resources here on YouTube. Okay, since it was such a super catch up, now split it with me. Shay. Ah. Oh yeah, y'all, and don't forget to stop by Aunt Maddie's TV tomorrow afternoon and check out the 50% sale. She will have merchandise that you just will not believe. It is all authentic, it's real. You will not find this in your local barbershops, and I can guarantee you, bruh man will not be selling this out of his trunk. So it is from Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags and Shoes. So please go over to www.norasauthenticdesignerhandbags.com. That's www.norasauthenticdesignerhandbags.com. Thank you. Hey, what's going on? Homeless are humans. Thank you, my brother, for stopping through. I greatly appreciate you. Yes, indeed. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I love y'all dearly. Y'all have no idea. You know, during this quest for 1K, it all started with I wish I could tell you who my first subscriber was. I really would like to just give them a special shout out. You know how people save their first dollar when they go into business. You know, I wish that I knew who my first the first person who well, thank you, Mom. You know, I wish I could find out who they are, because that right there, you know, would be something, because you know you start with one. You know, and so here I am at 1K plus. You know, that is the first half of the criteria to become monetized. You know, and I'm working on these hours. So hold on, y'all. All right, y'all, make sure y'all click on that link. There is a plethora of items over there, and you get 50% off. And if you mention I'm Maddie TV, you will get an additional 10%. Hey, it's Shay. All right, now there's two Shays. Two Shay. Hey, I got two Shays in the building. There's another Shay that comes around, and if I get three Shays, it's gonna be a situation, because I don't know. Okay, it's Shay's World, and there's Shay's Journey. So if Shay's Journey shows up in here, okay, we're gonna have Big Shay, Little Shay, and Baby Shay. I just need to figure out which one is which. But right now we got Shay and Shay, so we're just gonna keep it like that. It's Shay and Shay's World. Thank you, It's Shay, for coming through. I greatly appreciate you. If there's anyone, if somebody could please drop It's Shay's link, I greatly appreciate you. Well, One of my mods can drop her link. Thank you very much. Yeah, they are all great shades. You know, everyone in here, because everyone in here they're regulars. They come through. So I know that if somebody asks me about one of you all, there's nothing that I won't, that I will always say and speak well. And, I do that for anybody. I try not to, talk down about people. I'm always looking at the positive. Yeah, we all have our down, our flaws and things like that. But to me, I think it's important to speak people up, to talk them up, encourage them. Don't focus on their weaknesses and their flaws. You try to focus on their strengths and work with them with their flaws. We all have things that we need help with. There's always room for improvement. I don't care how far or how high you get within a company or organization or in your life. There's always room for improvement, whether it is personal development, whether it's professional development. There's always room for improvement. So I know for me, I'm always looking for ways to improve, because I know that as I go through this YouTube journey, even after I'm monetized and I start doing a regular channel, I have to be able to come on here and speak as if I know what I'm talking about, so that people will continue to come back. And that's the thing. We have to come up with things that keep people interested. And it is hard. It is really hard. It is time consuming, because I know for me, I go through videos. I watch a lot of motivational videos and listen to a lot of people. Now, I probably need to listen to more of them. And I know that I do for myself need to put in more time, working on material. Because I'm a firm believer is what you put in is definitely what you get out. And if you
put my phone on the charger, please?
If you halfway doing it, then it'll be halfway done.
The roof is on fire. We don't need no water.
Mm.
Oh my God, it's the hand sanitizer. I can't stand that smell.
Yeah, you got the little one, didn't you?
No, it's a big bottle.
No, I'm talking about the little short big bottle.
Yeah.
It's the tall big bottle that's better. That's the one I like. That other one is sticky too. Phew. Top shade. I shade. Hey, Jasmine, thank you for coming in, little lady. I appreciate you.
Ooh, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Yeah, but it's a grind, y'all. Trying to come up with material, but I know for me, I have to put in more work. I can't speak for everybody else. I can only speak for me. And I know that I need to do better. I know that I understand where I need to, with the things I need to work on. People say, I don't have time to do this. I don't have time to do that. Oh, you got time. Everybody has the same amount of time. And if one person can do it in the 24-hour time period, somebody else can do it within that 24-hour time period. It's just a matter of what you do with your time. How do you prioritize your time? Are you spending the time that you need to spend working on your project? Be honest. Because if you look at how you spend your day, just look at your entire day, how you spend your day. And usually we are usually creatures of habit. So we do the same thing every day. They may not necessarily be in the same order, but we are mostly creatures of habit. So we do the same things every day. So you look at your day, you see how much time are you spending doing certain things. You know, how much time are you spending just browsing the internet, you know, just aimlessly watching stuff. You know, how much time do you spend watching TV? How much time do you spend on the phone talking to other people about other stuff that has nothing to do with what you're trying to accomplish? You know, is how important is it for you to go out for a happy hour? You know, what are you doing on the weekends? You know, how much time are you spending, you know, with your family? Stuff like that. Just different things. If you look at what you do during the day and how you spend your time, I am quite sure that if you have a goal that you are trying to reach, that there are some things that you can cut out of your day and take that time away and spend it working towards your goal. Because like I said, if somebody else can do it, we all can do it. You know, we all can do it. It's possible for everybody to do it, but you have to take the time out, and we have to be honest with ourselves. You know, you can lie to other people, but you know when you get down to looking at yourself and looking at yourself in the mirror and actually sitting and spending time with yourself, you know whether you are giving an A1 effort. You know, we can sit here and tell everybody, yeah, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. But then at the end of the day, it shows whether you're doing it or not. You know, you can say I'm spending X amount of time working on my channel and you know doing my stuff that I need to do. Hey, Christine, how are you? Thank you for coming through. You know, I'm spending all this time doing this and I'm working on that. But it will show, you know, as my daddy used to say, the proof is in the pudding. Yeah, exactly. Homeless are humans. If you start lying to yourself and telling yourself that you're doing the best you can and you're really not doing the best you can, you got a problem. You know, and but you know, homeless human, those the people that do that, they will never admit that they have a problem. You know, that is one of the hardest things to do. And not even if you're a narcissist, as a human being, one of the hardest things to do is look at yourself and say, hey, I'm not doing something right. I'm not doing the best I can. You know, you have people that are addicted to substances, and they will tell you, I don't have a problem. I got this under control. Even as they spiral deeper and deeper out of control. You know, even as they spiral deeper and deeper out of control, they continue to say, I don't have a problem. You know, so that is one of the hardest things to do is check yourself. They're in a world that their parents need to be talked to. You know, it's hard to check yourself. You don't want to check yourself. You know, but once you can check yourself and tell yourself that you are really not doing what you're supposed to do, that you're really not working as hard as you telling everybody else you are.
Oh, I gave it to you to charge it.
I did put on the charger. I don't know what
No, let me
happened.
see it. I gotta make a quick phone call.
Hey, Lucy, thank you for stopping by.
Give me the charger. I'm not going to run. Thank you,
You're welcome, honey. Shout out to the 10 people in the room. 23 thumbs up. Thank y'all so much. Yeah, but like I said, it is very hard to check yourself, to tell yourself that you're not doing what you're supposed to do, to hold yourself accountable. That takes practice. That is hard work. Holding yourself accountable and admitting to yourself that you need to work harder, that you need to fix whatever it is. Oh, it went great. Homeless are humans. Let me tell you something. I love having my grandkids over, especially now that they're older, because they genuinely can take care of themselves. I don't have to fix them nothing to eat. Even the 8-year-old, she can fix us if she gets hungry. She know how to go fix her like a sandwich or fix herself something to eat. They're basically self-sufficient and look out for each other. So now it is great when they come over. I truly, truly enjoy them. Now, when they were little, that babysitting thing, that just wasn't, that I ain't the babysitting kind of guy. I'm just not, I enjoy my grandkids and I love them to life. I do. And they know it. But it was just something about babysitting. It's just, I don't know. I think after raising my kids, and my kids they weren't perfect, but they were perfect for me. And so, they made my job as a dad, as a father, very easy. So they weren't problem kids, but still, the law said I had to take care of them because they were mine and they were my responsibility. However, there is no law that says I have to take care of their kids. That's their responsibility. So they have to deal with that. So, yeah, but it went great. I like I said, I enjoy having them over. I enjoy seeing them leave. I enjoy my grandkids though. But yeah, y'all, trying to hold yourself accountable is difficult. Because it's easier to talk about somebody else's issues. It's easier to point the finger at somebody else and talk about how they're not doing what they need to do, or they haven't accomplished this and they haven't done that. It's easier to do that. It's much easier. Hey, fundraiser for Tammy went well. We're 200 short on her goal. Okay. Well, I stopped by the other day when y'all were in full fundraiser mode. That's a great thing that you all are doing. It's there are still and there are still some great and unselfish people in this world. I don't care what anybody says. You can't tell me that they're not. And like I said, I see it here on YouTube within our community every day. We are a microcosm of society. So yeah, we have our moments. We all do. But for the most part, we are here helping each other, pushing each other, supporting each other, and loving each other. And that is what family is all about. Excuse me. Even with your biological family, there are some that you don't get along with, but they're your family, and push come to shove, you're gonna be there. We're going to be there for each other. There are some people, in your family, you got people, they just get on your everlasting nerve. But there's nothing that you won't do for them. And like I said, whenever I have information, if I learn something, I'm sharing it. You know, and because that is what I've come across in the people that I deal with. You know, they get information, they share it with me freely. You know, there's no whole lot of hemming and hawing and, you know, well, maybe, I think, no, they just, phew, the information is right there. The information is right there, and they willingly and freely give it to you. You can't ask for anything more, especially, you know, in these YouTube streets. You know, to have people that are willing to help you and just do whatever they can. Yes, that's the way I see it. You know, whatever you know, my job is to put the information out. You know, like I said, I know that maybe I say something that somebody else may say or has said, but that person couldn't reach whoever it is that needs to hear it. So they're waiting to hear it from me. So my job is to put the information out. That's what I'm supposed to do. That is my job. You know, to reach the people that others can't reach. And the same way for me, there are others that I can't reach. So there is somebody that is going to reach those that I can't. You know, we have an obligation, a moral obligation to help as many people as we can. You know, as I've heard and I've learned that success comes at, you know, in helping other people, not trying to, you know, step over top of them and step on them. And yeah, success is achieved in the service of others and not in spite of others. You know, that is important. I get more joy out of helping somebody than I ever will trying to hurt somebody. You know, there are some people that's their motto. They get up trying to figure out who they can hurt. You know, how many toes they gonna step on, how many necks they gonna step on, how many, you know, standing on people's back, you know, just to keep them down so that they can get up. Yeah, it may seem like you're making it to the top, but I can guarantee you it's not gonna last, because karma will work its way to you. You know, and all the things that you've done to hurt people to get to the top, you know, pulling people out the way, you know, instead of helping somebody, all those things, they come back. They come back to bite you. So for me, I just try to help as much as I can. All of us have certain communities that a lot of people don't reach. I might and bring your knowledge to that community you don't go to, and someone might take it in. There you go. You take the information that you get from somebody else and you share it with the people that you know. And they'll tell two friends, and they'll tell two friends, and so on. You know, it truly takes a village, you know, to get through this process. And, you know, we can't do it alone. And I don't care how much you think you can do it without people's help. You can't. You know, there are very few businesses, if any, that you can run and be successful at that you don't need somebody else's help. Somewhere along the way. That's right, Maurice. Each one teach one. Somewhere along the way, you're going to need help from somebody. And so you better watch the people that you see on the way up, because those are the same people that you're going to see on the way down. And if you did not show any interest in helping them as you're falling, they will let you fall. They won't catch you. They will let your butt fall all the way to the bottom. And then you're going to have to figure out how you're going to get back up there. Because, see, the next trip that you try to make to the top, you're going to come across those same people. And they will be unwilling to help you. Now, you'll have those people that have those big hearts that just every time somebody does something, they forgive them and help them and you know, and let them back in and get burned again. I'm trying to tell you, I ain't one of them. I'm just not. I will forgive you, but if you burn me twice, well, depending on how bad you burn me the first time, I'll forgive you, but I won't be able to help you. And maybe that's not a nice way to be, but that's just who I am. Because what you're not going to do is, if I'm trying to accomplish goals and you're steadily trying to undermine me or hurt me or not help me or put me in a bad spot, I have no holler for you. Be it family, longtime friend, doesn't matter. If you are not willing to, and you know, if you're not willing to try to help, then leave me be. Let me figure it out on my own. Let me struggle. I would rather struggle by myself and crawl and scrape than to have somebody sitting on my back as I'm trying to pull myself up, holding me, you know, keeping me from. No, I don't know. We ain't doing that. So I'd rather not just have you around. You know, the saying goes, you can do bad by yourself. You know, and constantly keeping those people in your life will keep you from finding the people that are really there that are going to help you. You can't find what you need if you're holding on to stuff that you don't need. You're stunning your own growth. And you're not only cheating yourself, you're cheating the people that are supposed to be there, that are waiting there for you to come with the information. But you're too busy trying to appease this other person and make them happy and make them feel comfortable. Whole time, they ain't caring nothing about you. They not. They want whatever they can get. And those are the takers. As I say, takers have no boundaries. None. Absolutely none. They don't care about you. They don't care. They only care about themselves. What's in it for me? What can I get out of the deal? Not what can I do to help you? Now, I need you to help me get what I need to get. I need you to give me what, you know, just all that stuff. You know what? This is why I turned the daggone notification off. You know, nah, I got it Shay in here. You know, so it's like last week I said, make sure you check in your circle. You know who you're dealing with. Because everybody that's with you ain't for you. They just not. That's true. Auntie said it. And everybody that's for you ain't with you. Because the people that are for you, you're holding on to the ones that don't care, and you can't get to the ones that are for you. Because you won't let go of the dead weight. Because it's comfortable. They make you feel all warm and fuzzy. You know, they feed your ego. Whole time they undermining you like nobody's business. But you can't see that because they're being charming and helpful, or you think is helpful, but they're just trying to get what they can get for them. It ain't got nothing to do with you. So they'll tell you whatever it is you want to hear. You know, like I said, whoever, you know, you should always have somebody. I told my son, you should always have somebody in your circle that's going to call you by your government name. That person that will tell you the things that you need to hear. that will be honest with you when they see you doing something and they know that it's not right. Those are the kind of people that you need. You need at least one of them that would tell your dumb ass, hey man, don't do that. That's going to mess up, especially if you're building a brand. You want somebody that's going to tell you, hey man, that's going to mess up the brand. People don't want to see that. Now, there are some people that will want to see it, but they are not the ones that are helpful to your brand. So you should always have at least one person in your circle that will tell you, don't do that. You best not do that. That's not a great idea. And tell you what you need to hear. Because you got a whole bunch of folks that are telling you what you want to hear, and they're telling you that so that the gravy train don't fall off the track right away. Or eventually it'll fall off because you're doing stuff that is detrimental to what you're doing. It's detrimental to your success, but you don't see it because you got all these people that are telling you that you're doing the right thing. You got all the yes people. Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. Nah, don't invest in that. Take that money and, hey, look, I got this idea. I'll invest it and show you how to do it. No, Maurice, Kanye needs help. He needs more than somebody to tell him. First off, I truly believe he is off his meds. Now, I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but that's the word on the street. And because he's got people, he's not listening to the people that are trying to seriously help him. See, he's listening to those because, he's worth a whole lot of money. He got a whole lot of reasons. He got billions, and he's probably got billions. If not, he's got multi-millions, if not billions, of reasons for people to become yes people. See, you need the person that ain't interested in your money, that is not interested in what you have to offer materialistically. You need the people that are going to feed your soul, that are going to nourish you, the people that will help you with the song that your soul needs to sing, the people that are going to help you with your heart and help you to become successful and genuinely care about you as an individual. Those are the kind of people that you need. But he has a whole bunch of people that are only interested in what he can do to help them achieve whatever it is they're trying to achieve. And that is their only concern. And because he's where he is in his mental state, yeah, see, 1.3 billion reasons for somebody or for some people to say, hey, man, come on over here. Let's do it this way. Let's do that. Come on, you got to do this. No, don't worry about those people over there. They're the ones that's really trying to hurt you, bro. They don't care. I care about you. I love you. Now give me some of that money. They steady got their hand in his pocket because they understand that he is in a mental place that he may not know or understand. And so people will take advantage of it. Those people are the takers that I'm talking about. They have no boundaries. They don't care. They will take all 1.3 billion of his dollars, and once they are gone, once he is broke, they're gone. Prime example, MC Hammer. He had his entourage, and they were with him and with him and with him. And he would carry these people. He always had these people. They're traveling with him. They're doing all this stuff. He got to pay this person. You got to pay that person. Oh yeah, this person, I need a car. I can't get to work, man. Can you get me a car? I got you. You know, he buy him a Sonata. Man, what am I supposed to do with that? You know, I need a Benz. I need a Maserati, a BMW, a Bugatti. Really? Man, you better take this Hyundai Sonata and keep moving. Shoot, you're lucky I ain't give you a little scooter. Or one of those little teeny cars. I always wanted them, the little two-seater joints. The little smart car. You know, they have you spend every dime you have, use up every resource you got, and then poof, they're gone. Like a thief in the night. Whitney and Bobby. They both had their issues. You know, you look up one moment, y'all are, you know, enjoying the limelight, living the fast life in the fast lane. Yes. Now the one smaller than the Mini Coupe. They got the little one smaller than the little smart car that's about, it looked like it's about half a car. But I actually saw a lady that she lives in her car. She has one of those little smart cars. She lives in it. And they show how she can put something down that you know, she puts down the board, has a little mattress that she have that she can extend it. She puts it on the dashboard, lay the seat down, it extends back to the trunk. I'm telling you. And she sleep, her and her little dog, they live in this car. And she ain't no little lady. She ain't like, you know, humongous, but she's not like, you know, little lady. Like, she ain't like little like Jasmine Little. You know, she's kind of hefty, but she lives in that little car, her and her little doggy. You know, so you know, you buy them that, and they like, oh man, I can't pick up my chicks and your chicks, dude. I ain't paying for your entire lifestyle. I'm just paying you to do a job. You know, and you feel like because they're your family or their friends that you should pay them more than the going rate. Mm-mm. Nah, partner, you gonna fill out this what is that, the W-4? You gonna pay taxes just like everybody else. POP5 is a 3-wheel like a car originally made. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Homeless Are Humans, for that piece of information, that history. Thank you. Hey, y'all, this guy has a wealth of information. So if you are not connected to him, you best be. I enjoy when he comes in. Welcome back, Shay. You know, you all, man, you have them fill out all the little tax forms, that little I-9 form, all that stuff. You treat them like a regular employee. If business does well, there's bonuses. If business ain't going well, hey, ain't no bonus. You know, at some point, if I go public, maybe I'll have stock options. All those things that that employees are entitled to, that's what they get. All that extra stuff. Because see, some people you just have to feed them with a long handle spoon. And you have to treat them as if they are what they are, employees. Or if you are running a business where you're selling things, they are consumers. Don't come in here talking about I need a discount. You get the same discount that everybody else gets. If I got a sale and it's 20% off, there you go. You get 20% off. Because there are some people that if you give them a mile, nope. You give them an inch, they'll take a mile. You know, some people you just cannot be nice to. You just can't. You can't. No matter how much you want to be, you can't, because they will take advantage of you. They will use you and then make you feel like you're wrong for doing it. If I have a store and you come up in here and you talking about, can I get a discount? Can I get, can I get this until later? I can't do that, because usually people that are in business to make money, they're in business to make money because they have a family to feed, or they have things that they want to do with their life. So that's why they started the business in the first place. Not for you to be able to get a handout. Yeah, I mean, every now and then you try to help people when you can. But you have those people that your expectations, they have raised their expectations of you. That because now you are a flourishing business person, your YouTube channel is blowing up, it's going places. You got 10, 15, 20,000 subscribers. You got sponsors out the wahoo. You buying this, they see you buying that. They figure, hey, you can come up off a little bit of something. You're selling t-shirts or whatever, you're selling merchandise. They see something they like. Hey, can I get that? No, at some point you have to treat them for who they are and what they are. They are now a consumer. The same way those 15,000 people that you have that are following you, because I can guarantee you, of those 15 to 20,000 people that are subscribers that you have, the people that you really, really know, you can probably count them on one hand, one or two hands. That is a fact of life, because the majority of the people that we know are not on YouTube. They may come in and out of YouTube every now and then to watch a video because they're trying to figure something out. They probably treat YouTube the same way we did when we first started YouTube. I know the vast majority of us, when we first started watching YouTube, it wasn't about trying to start a YouTube channel or, make money off of YouTube. We came onto YouTube the same way we do Google, to get information. You Google information for information that you can read. You get YouTube to give you the visual how-tos, the tutorials. And that's how I know for me, that's how I started on YouTube. Just looking at stuff, watching videos. That's where I first learned how I could actually see videos. I learned how to copy videos and put them on my computer. The MP3, turn them into an MP3. That's how I started with YouTube. The last thing I thought that I would be doing is, when I started on YouTube, was sitting up on YouTube every day trying to make money and making this my primary source of income. If you'd have told me that when I first started watching YouTube, I'd have told you was crazy. Because the only interest I had in YouTube, like I said, was trying to turn those videos into MP3s. Because at that point, I thought I was going to be a DJ. I had the little DJ thing, the one that you can download to your computer, the virtual DJ. I had it on my computer. Here I was trying to, do songs. I had a little microphone in front of me and doing all kind of stuff. Because that's what I thought I was going to be doing. But now this is what I'm doing. I'm, just talking to people, trying to reach as many people as I can. Understanding that of these 1,000 and so subscribers that I have, like I said, I can probably count on both of my hands the people that I really, really know. Not people that I met on YouTube, but like people that are my actual family and friends. Well, Maurice, you did what you thought you needed to do at the time you were doing it. You were where you were supposed to be when you were supposed to be there. It wasn't time for YouTube then. You weren't ready for YouTube. Maybe there were other things going on in your life that, hindsight is 2020, and you look back and say, oh, maybe I should have done it. I should have done it. Well, it wasn't the time. It just was not the time. The time that you started was the time it was time for you to do it. Because maybe something in your life cleared up. You got a better understanding of what's going on and what you want to do with your life. Where we are now and what we're doing now is where we're supposed to be and what we're supposed to be doing at this moment. We tend to say, I should have done this and I should have done that. If this would have happened, that would have happened. Yeah. Like my daddy used to tell me, if ifs and buts was candies and nuts, oh, what a Christmas we'd have. You are where you're supposed to be right here, right now. This is where you're supposed to be. This is what you're supposed to be doing. Because now the universe is ready for you, or you are ready for the universe, however it is you want to put it. Because the people that you have touched weren't ready for you yet. That's the way I see it. Even for me, the people that I'm supposed to be touching, that I'm supposed to be reaching, they weren't ready. Hey, beautiful colors. Now it's starting to line up, and now they're here. Now it's time. Yeah, I remember you telling me that Homeless Are Humans. That this was set up for a different platform. Hey, Tony, thank you for coming through, dear. That's what this was what it was all about. Now it has changed. It has morphed into something completely different. The platform has expanded. Like I said, you got people with the do it yourself, the tutorials. Anything that you want to know about, you can find it on YouTube. Now there are probably some things that are on here that you probably don't need to be trying to figure out how to do, but it's there. That is the nature of the beast. So don't beat yourself up for not doing it years ago. Because like I said, it just wasn't your time. And maybe YouTube wasn't ready for what we're doing right now. And like I said, we are where we're supposed to be right now. Our time to do what we're supposed to be doing, it's here now. And don't let anybody tell you that you're not supposed to be here, that you're not supposed to be doing that. That kind of talk usually comes from the people that are afraid to get up here and do this. Those are those people that are the what I call the dream snatchers and the vision busters. The ones that are afraid to take the leap. They see you standing on the edge of the cliff, and then and trying to tell you, and their job, especially for family, their job is to protect us, to keep us from doing things that might we might hurt ourselves, and that's what our brain does too. The first instinct of the brain is to protect us. So if we're standing on the cliff, your brain is going to say, don't jump, don't jump, don't jump. You're going to hurt yourself. You could die, whatever, whatever, whatever. Even with the virtual cliff, it's telling you the same thing. It's dangerous. You might fail. You know, it may not work out. You know, you shouldn't do this right now. That's what your brain is telling you, because the brain is there to protect us. But sometimes you have to do it, because that's the only way to get to the other side. That is the only way you can find your success. I know, Tony. I see your little aliens popping through here. I know you're here, baby. I appreciate you. You know I do. I thank you so much. I do. I thank you so much. You know, there comes a point where you have to say, okay, I'm going to do this no matter what. I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care. Because that is the only way to get to the other side. You know, and your family and your friends are going to be looking at you like you're crazy. Like, man, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? You shouldn't be doing this. I have to. You know, when that door opens, it only opens wide enough for us to go through. It's not enough room and it stays open long enough for us to get through there. And it does not. There's not enough room or time for you to bring anybody with you. You know, so that is the point in the journey where we have to do things by ourselves, where we have to learn the pros, the cons. We get knocked around, beat up, knocked down, fighting ourselves, you know, fighting those inner thoughts. You know, like I said on my thumbnail, the worst bullies you will ever encounter in your life are your own thoughts. Trying to tell you, we can talk ourselves out of just about anything. We know that we should do it. We know that we got a great idea in our head. You wrote it down. You looked at it. You've done the research. You know it's a great idea. But fear is, and your own negative self-talk is talking you out of it. You keep listening to it and you keep backing off. And then next thing you know, you look up and that very idea that you had, somebody else has it. Not because you told anybody, but because the universe figured, hell, I gave them their idea. I put it in their head. They did all the research. They knew it was a good idea, but they didn't act on it. So I had to take that idea and give it to somebody else to see if they would act on it. And they did. And then you're sitting there saying, damn, if I had have done it, I wish I should have, would have, could have. Now, if you have an idea and you feel like it's going to work, hell, even if you don't think it's going to work, do it anyway. Do it anyway. You know, that's why I said that's why I'm working on things for my YouTube channel, trying to, as Miss Yo-Yo says, level up. Trying to talk myself into doing stuff, trying to get myself focused, because it's going to take a lot of work. You know, there are things, you know, that I have to learn how to do, how to, you know, build my channel, how to look at and learn the numbers of how to run this thing. It's a whole lot of stuff. And I know for myself that I need to focus. You know, and like I said, I don't tell people stuff because it's something that, you know, I've heard. Some of these things I have experienced or I'm currently experiencing. The focus thing. You know, I find myself, I'll start off working on something and then something to catch my attention, and then there I go, drifting off into foolishness. Then by the end of the day, I'm sitting there saying, damn, I was supposed to have been doing this. I was supposed to be doing that. Like now, I know I need to write stuff down as it comes to my head. If y'all saw how many journals I got laying around, you would think that I would be writing stuff down. I went and bought a pack. I got a big old pack of ink pens. I got about 9 journals. Oh, I got more than that. I got 9 that's empty. Well, 6 that's empty. I got about 10 or 15. Some I've written in, some I haven't. You know, I know that these are the things that I need to do. So I know at some point I'm going to be looking for, you know, somebody to help hold me accountable. You know, and it you know, somebody that's not really close but is close, because you know sometimes people that are close to you, they try to cut you a little slack. They were like, "Oh, it's okay, don't worry about it. We'll get it the next time." And you know we fall for it. Because a lot of times we're looking for that break, and all we need is for somebody to validate it. Ah, don't worry about it. It's okay. I understand. You know, you just didn't feel like it. It's okay. Man, we keep doing that, we won't get nowhere. And you can't blame the other person because, like I said, their job is to protect us. That's what they do. That's why that's it's a natural instinct for your family and those that are close to you to protect you, to make sure that you don't do, you know, stuff that's detrimental to your health. You know, they don't want you doing stuff that's going to stress you out and you know and have you feeling some kind of way. And your brain don't work like that. Oh, really? So that's how you feel about Grace? You wait till I talk to. Oh, I got some conversations for Gracie. I'm gonna tell her how they did Grandma, how you did Grandma, and now she's a terrible 3-year-old. Mm, mm, mm. Poor Gracie. Mm, poor baby. See, that's why she got you on a limited time. You can get on the computer. You and Willie. That's why she limits y'all time to the computer. Y'all probably can't watch TV like y'all want to. Oh, goodness. Woo! Sunshine, sunshine. Yeah, see, I'm wait till Gracie get a little older. Girl, I'm writing this stuff down too, Dominique. I'm letting you know. I'm taking notes. I'm gonna let her know. Keep watching that print. See, see, she knows, she understands. Wait till I tell her how you call her terrible. It's ridiculous. Kid ain't terrible. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, I used to kind of feel like that about mine when they was that age. That terrible too. They ain't want to hear no. They thought it was cool to try to talk back. Hey, just living. Thank you for coming through. Oh man, it's 3:30. Time is flying, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging in here with me. Shoot, how long it's been? An hour and a half? I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mm-mm. And I remember Auntie was talking about she wanted another baby. Shh. Ain't nowhere in the world, especially when I don't understand how, and this is just my personal opinion. So don't think that I'm trying, I mean to offend anybody, but anybody that's got grown kids and they decide that they want to have another baby, that empty nest thing, oh, hell nah. Mm-mm. Do y'all understand how wonderful it is to be able to get up out the bed, walk out the door, and not have to worry about who gonna keep the kids? You gotta drag them along. You gotta go through all this stuff, Pampers, changing Pampers and buying milk and all this other stuff and crying and feeding them and all that. I enjoyed my kids when they were babies. Don't get me wrong. Those were some of the best times of my life. But don't ask me to do that at this point in my life. Shh. To be able to go to sleep when I feel like it, walk out the door, and that, me and Auntie can get up. We decide. I remember one night we got up, it was about 1:00 in the morning. We decided we were just gonna go. And that's where we got it, went to the casino. 1:00 in the morning. You got babies, you can't do that. Now I understand the ones that got babies now, these your first babies and all that. That I get. That's cool. That right there is natural. But you get grown and your child has moved out, and now here you come talking about you having another baby, and you got to do that all over again. And you, especially when you've gotten used to being able to come and go when you please, and now here come another baby that you wanted to have. Shh. No, sir. Man, y'all don't know how liberating that was. That morning we got up at 1:00 and went to the casino. I said, you know what? See what we can do now that we ain't got no babies. We can get up and go whenever we feel like going. Come back whenever we feel like come back. We ain't got to worry about, if the baby gonna be woke. Trying to get a babysitter, having to pay a babysitter, and in these days and times, you got to vet them as if we were the FBI. Yeah. You may want to start getting ready to cut the cord, Dominique, because it's gonna get to a point where you ain't gonna be able to let go. And once you can't let go, she's gonna take advantage of it. Because kids do that. Don't let them fool you. Them little rascals is smart. Little kids are smart. They figure stuff out quicker than we think. They listen, they observe. Especially before they start talking real good, they just sit and they watching and they listening, they observing, they soaking it all in. They hear mommy and daddy fussing about, one parent say, you should let them do this, and the other parent say you should let them do that, or this, that, and the other, and you think they ain't understanding what you're saying? Oh, they understanding what the little rascals understand what you're saying. Trust me, they know who the good parent is, they know who the bad parent is, because they know that sometimes we just ain't on the same page. They know that. These kids ain't stupid. We the dummies because we think they don't know what's going on. And then they start playing us one against the other. And we trying to figure out how they learned it. Well, they learned it because they sat and they listened, and we was too crazy and to understand that they knew what was going on. We sitting there figuring, oh, they just a little baby. They just a little kid. They don't 2, 3 years old. Oh, they know. So when she gets 7, 8, mommy, can I do such and such? And you be like, nope. Soon as you get bend around the corner, daddy, that's the little girls. Daddy, can I go? Can you take me to get such and such? Can I have? And daddy says, sure, baby, not a problem. And we pick them up and we take them to get whatever it is they're going to get. And then when we get back, mommy's standing there like, didn't I tell you that you couldn't have it? And the little child looks at you, especially the little girl, to look at you. Well, daddy said I could have it. Ask Willie, do I know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to tell you I know. I got one. She's 32. And it's still the same way. I'm trying to tell you. They figure it out, especially the little girls. They know that daddy is going to do whatever. That's what we do. They are our little girls for life. And I try to tell people there is a bond between a father and a daughter that cannot be explained and can only be understood by a father who truly loves his little girl. Yeah, you call her soft all you want. I don't care. That's my little girl. Just is. You know, I remember my son, like I said, I told y'all the other day, my son said, he told me that, she can get away with murder. Yeah, she probably could. And I'll be right there. I'll be the alibi. I'll help her hide the body. All that stuff. See, I be looking at them shows where they tell you how to get rid of stuff. So yeah. And anybody that watched The Wire know about what happened in the Vacants. So yeah. So that's just how we are with our little girls. We just are. I don't know. I can't explain it. Well, yeah. Well, I won't go that far. I would fuss at her in a heartbeat. But I won't, ain't nobody else gonna be fussing at her. And even now, Auntie, she would be talking about it, and I'd be sitting, and she'll be talking to somebody, and she'll say, okay, wait a minute, I can't talk about her because her daddy's standing right here. You daggone right. I can talk about it, which I rarely do, but when I do, I can do that. But you can't. And if you think I'm bad, I'm trying to tell you, she don't play about her daddy. So, Dominique, you might want to get ready for that because Gracie ain't going to play about her daddy. You can't say nothing about me around Cutie Chewy, and that ain't right. And she won't feel some kind of way, and she will let you know. So yeah, Dominique, you might want to get ready for that. Because as she gets older, it don't get no better. You will sometimes feel like the odd person out. Like Auntie be talking about me and Cutie Chewy be like, that's my dad. That's some real stuff, y'all. It just is. That is the truth. So I'm just letting you know ahead of time what to expect, Dominique. Because see, I didn't know. I had no idea because see, these, kids don't come with manuals, and I didn't understand how that worked. And I used to hear my brother, say stuff because he got a little girl. She ain't a little girl no more, but she's his little girl. That's just how it is. So sometimes you'll feel like the odd person out. Yes. See, Jess know what I'm talking about. And she probably sometimes feel like the odd person out. Because that's their daddy. We is who we is, y'all. Don't hate. It just is. That is how life goes. That's how it is. They love their daddies. And that's how you know, as a parent, in all seriousness, even with mothers and their sons. You know, now don't get me wrong, Cutie Chewie love her mama too. She do. Yeah. Yeah. That's just how it is. You know, but that's how you know that as a parent, you are doing something right. You know, when your kids get older and you know, people ask me, was I a good parent? Don't ask me, really, because I'll tell you, yeah. But ask my kids. Ask my kids if I was a good parent, and they will tell you. Kids will tell you if you ask them about their parents, and you know, if they was good, they was good. If they wasn't, they wasn't. You know, they will let you know. You know, we as parents, we always, you know, tell ourselves, yeah, we were great parents and we did this and we did that. But you ask the kids, and if you were genuinely good to them and did right by them and taught them the things and you know were great parents, they'll tell you. No, they will tell you. You know, they'll come by and you know they don't mind doing stuff for you and helping you and just and loving you and whatever. You know, and I knew I had to make sure that I was good to my kids and good for my kids because I knew that one day I was gonna get old, and I really don't want to have to live in some senior citizen place unless I have to. You know, I figured one of my kids would take me in, you know, so that I wouldn't have to live in one of those places. Now, if it gets to the point where you know you got to start changing, where I got to, you know, I need help. I revert back to those baby days, and yeah, you know, put me somewhere. I don't expect you to do that. But see, if you ain't good to your kids when you get old and you need somewhere to go and stay, when they start bringing them brochures by the house for the senior citizen place, they try and tell you something that you can't stay with them. So for all you parents that think you was good, you'll find out as you get older, when you start getting real old and you need somewhere to stay, and you be talking to your kids, and when they come over to visit, they bring you a bunch of brochures of them places where they can, you know, where you can go. Yeah. That's when you'll know that maybe, just maybe, somewhere along the way, you kind of messed up. So we got about 15 more minutes. We be going over the sunshine peoples. Yeah. Shoot. Man, it was for me when I was in school, even nursery school, regular school, nursery school, my mom would come by and visit and stuff like that. Once I got into regular school, she was always on the PTA board or the parent teachers conferences. They were there, so it had its good moments because especially like when I was in junior high school, I had this one teacher that I just could not stand. Nobody really liked her, but because my mom was on the PTA board, I was able to get out of that class. Other people were trying to get out. Like I said, it had its advantages. I was able to get out of Miss Banks' math class. I couldn't stand that lady. She was mean and just disrespectful and didn't care. I don't even know why she was a teacher. Maybe at some point when she first started, she was nice, but I think as she got older, she got a little ornery and You know, I don't know. But they were there, and even when my kids went to school, PTA meetings, parent teacher conferences, I was there because I needed to know what was going on, and I needed the teachers to know that I was there, that I was interested, that my kids' education was important. So field trips, I went on a couple of them. I don't know what I was thinking about when I went on some of these field trips. I remember going on a field trip with my youngest son, and we went to the museums, and I had him because they split us up. We had a couple of parents there, and so they said, well, if you could take this group, and so I had my son and about 5 of the little boys. I could not understand for the life of me. And at that time, they had this little game where they was kicking each other in the gonads or punching each other in the thing. And I'm sitting and I'm looking at these little boys. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Do y'all not understand what y'all are doing? That one, you take you can really, really injure somebody. You can actually ruin them for life. And you do not understand that as a man, that is your best friend. Because he'll be there from the time you were born to the time you die. That's your friend. And you got to take care of him. So, and I'm like, what are these boys doing? So I had to sit them down and have that little talk with them. At first it was funny, but then I started to, really describe it, and they got the picture. Yeah, you have to be passionate, to be a teacher. You have to, that's something that you have to want to do. Even before, they could teach you all the lessons and all the book stuff. But I don't care how much you learn, if it is not in your heart, it doesn't work. You'll just be there. You just showing up, because then it has become a job. And you got to go in there with all these children. And you're like, okay, the lesson for today, kids, is da 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 da. But when you love what you're doing, it ain't work. And I remember, going. I had never been camping before, so the kids every year they would go. They had this campground they would go to called Camp Smith, and every year they would go. So my son was going to go. We went out. We had sleeping bags. We had our little bags packed. To go. It was a weekend. Camping trip. Well, that was during the time of the DC sniper. And on the day that we were supposed to go on the trip, the buses had pulled up and we were ready to go. Next thing you know, on the intercom, they announced that all the people that were going on the field trip to please report back to the classroom. The trip has been canceled. Canceled? Really? This is the first time I'm ever going to be able to go camping. And I've heard about Camp Smith and all this stuff as a kid. I'm like, oh man, I was sized. I was all jacked up, ready to go. I hated that dude. Oh, I was so mad at that dude. Not only the fact that they shot the little boy, they shot a little school kid on his way in the building. Hi, Joyce. Hey, Anna. Not only the fact that they shot the little boy, but they shot the little boy and they canceled the trip. So I was mad at him for a lot of reasons. I was like, man, what? Why? First of all, why is you shooting children? Why are you shooting anybody? Then you're going to shoot a little kid. I was upset. But that dude had people around here scared for their, and rightfully so. People were really scared. But we got 7 more minutes before we depart. And again, I'd like to remind you to come on over to Aunt Maddie TV tomorrow at 1 o'clock. She will be sharing some items that she got from Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags and Shoes. And if you get a chance today, make sure you go over to Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags.com. That's Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags. Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags.com. Thank you. And if you mention Aunt Maddie's TV, you will get an additional 10% off the already 50% off that you get automatically. Everything over there is authentic, it's real, it's legit. As I say, you will not find it in your local barbershop, nor will you find it in Bruh Man's trunk. So make sure you go on over there, check her out. I'm going to drop the link one more time. Also, I would like to thank each and every one of you all for hanging in here with me. All right, Stefan, thank you, bruh. I really, really appreciate y'all. All right, there's the link, ladies and gentlemen. There is a couple of gentlemen in here. Got about 5 more minutes, and we'll be going over to Sunshine People. Now, somebody told me I was singing it wrong, but whoever said it, so what? Because Sunshine says that she don't mind me singing it that way. So, nan, 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 nan. Ha! Sound like a big-ass kid, didn't I? Yeah, well, all of us got a little kid in us still. You know, once again, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for joining us here to Love Stream. Shout out to all 10 people in the room. I got 28 thumbs up. I'm good. I'm Gucci. I'm loving it. Hey, we all got it in us, Stefan. Okay, how old you get, sometimes the little kid comes out. I know for me, I can be very immature sometimes. I admit it. I can be. Yes. Yes, I can be. And you know what? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Yes, I can be silly, goofy. I enjoy it. That's me. You know, so once again, I thank each and every one of y'all for hanging in here with me. You all are the absolute best. When I say the absolute best, I really mean it. I really, really appreciate y'all. Because like I said, I could not be where I am right now. Okay, Maurice, ain't no problem, boo. We got you. You know we got you. I will, Stefan. You know, I am just appreciative because without y'all, I couldn't be here. Without people actually clicking that button and turning that red button gray, I could not be at this point where I am right now. I know this. And that's why I say I don't take it for granted. I don't take the people for granted. I am truly appreciative. I am grateful. I am humbled. You know, I still ask myself, wow, how is it possible that this is happening for me? I go back to when I first decided to do this, and that those negative thoughts was in my head, telling me they ain't gonna listen to you, they ain't gonna like you, all they're gonna do is laugh at you. People are gonna be like, oh, I've heard this before. But yet, y'all come, y'all watch, y'all listen, y'all interact. And I guess somewhere along the way, I drop a nugget that helps. So thank you all very much for your feedback. Thank you for your support. You can forget that, Shay. Because even okay, Jasmine, because even if Dominique said, hey, okay, she can come, Willie ain't having it, baby. Trying to tell you, Willie gonna be like, I don't know what you doing. I don't know what you think you doing. But that ain't happening. Trying to tell you. He'll be like, I'll do a supervised visitation. You can come sit with her with me. But me sending her off right now? Nah. Nope. He'll send Dominique for a visit, but Gracie ain't going. I'm letting you know. So there you have it. Once again, Dominique is the odd person out. That's just how it is. But it is now 4:00. Let's see if Sunshine is ready. All right, y'all. Sunshine is now ready. She is up and running. If somebody could please drop Sunshine People's link. Yeah, okay. Keep thinking Willie don't run nothing. Okay, Shay. Good luck with that one. That truck come rolling through your front room. Don't say I didn't tell you. When you hear that horn going, and you look outside and you see it's headed toward the door, okay, you'll know. Yeah, you might not want him to be on the road, but then you won't know where he is. Thank you so much, Crystal. Sheesh, what I'm talking about. I'm going back. I start calling you that. All right, Crystal, thank you so much. Can somebody drop Sunshine People's link, please? And when you go over there, tell her it's a BAAAABY Nation TV raid. All right, Dominique, thank you so much. All right, folks, we're going to go over to Sunshine People, tell them the BAAAABY Nation TV raid. Remember to be happy on purpose and know that I believe in you, believe in you too. I see y'all over at Sunshine Peoples. I'll also see y'all tonight at midnight for those that are still up. Thank you for stopping through. Thank you for hanging with me. Love y'all. Peace out.